Hello students, today we are going to start chapter number 6, solving problems based on quadratic equations. In this chapter we shall be dealing with word problems based on quadratic equations. The method of solving quadratic equation has already been done in the previous classes and in the previous chapter. We have learnt two methods to solve the quadratic equation. One by factorization, the other method is by using formula. Today, let us learn how to solve the problems, that is the word problems based on quadratic equation. To solve the problems based on the quadratic equation, we have to follow the 4 steps. They are: the first step, after you read the question, represent the unknown quantity in the given problem by a variable. Usually, we denote the variable either by x or y. After representing the unknown variable by x or y, we have to translate the given statement in the question to the form of an equation. This is the place where you need to read the question carefully, understand the statement and rewrite the statement by using the variable either x or y in the form of a equation. After the equation is written according to the given condition in the question, we need to represent the quadratic equation in the standard form. So in chapter 5, we have already learnt how to write the given equation in the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and we are very much familiar with how to find the factors of quadratic equation. After the quadratic equation is formed, if it is in the standard form, then solve the given equation. So, in this chapter, the 4 points which we need to deal is: represent the unknown quantity in the given problem by a variable, that is first step. Second step, translate the given statement in the question to form an equation in terms of x. And in the third step, we are going to represent the quadratic equation in the standard form. Then solve the equation. For all the problems, apply these 4 steps to get the solution easily. Let's start solving the problems of exercise 6a, page number 69. First question. The product of two consecutive integers is 56. Find the integers. As intimated earlier, the first step what we need to do is we need to represent the unknown quantity by using a variable. So in this problem, the unknown quantity is nothing but the integers. So let me write that let the first integer be x. Now try to understand the given question very much clearly to form an equation. In the question, it is given that product of two consecutive integers. Product means the value obtained by multiplying any two numbers. For example, product of 5 and 3 means 5 3s are 15. Consecutive means following continuously or an unbroken sequence. For example, 4 and 5 can be called as consecutive numbers. 8 and 9 are also called as consecutive numbers. There should not be any gap in between the two given numbers. That means consecutive. Integers means it can have positive, negative and also 0. So in this problem, product of two consecutive integers is 56. So let me take the first integer as x, as it is stated that it is consecutive integer. If my integer is x, So the next integer will be x plus 1. So I have defined that. Let the first integer be x, then the second or the other integer will be x plus 1. Let us write in the form of an equation. As the product is equal to 56, according to the given condition, x into x plus 1 is equal to 56. Simplify the equation and form a quadratic equation, that is x square plus x minus 56 is equal to 0. Find out the factors of 56, solve the equation, you will get the value of x as minus 8 or 7. After solving the value of x, as it is given as integers, both positive and negative values can be considered. I will get the values as, if x is equal to minus 8, then x plus 1 is minus 7. In this case, my integers will be minus 7 and minus 8. Now take the other value. If x is equal to 7, then x plus 1 is equal to 8. Then my integers will be 7 and 8. As it is given as integers, we will take into consideration both positive and negative values, so that write the conclusion that therefore the integers are 7 and 8 or minus 7 and minus 8. Question number 2. The sum of the squares of two consecutive natural numbers is 41. Find the numbers. Apply the same steps, children. The first step, the unknown value is the natural number, that is defined as x. Natural numbers or counting numbers or positive integer. Consecutive natural numbers are those which are one next to the other, or we can also say that natural numbers are those which are next to each other. In the previous problem, we have learnt what do you mean by consecutive. Here, as it is given as natural numbers, we need to consider only the positive values. So, if my first natural number is x, then the other or the second, that is the next natural number, the consecutive natural number will be x plus 1. The condition given is sum of the squares of two consecutive natural numbers. If my natural number is x, then its square will be x square. The second number is x plus 1, its square will be x plus 1 whole square. So, the condition says that sum of the squares of two consecutive natural numbers. So, let us write the equation as x square of the first natural number plus, because it is given as sum. The second natural number, square of second natural number is x plus 1 whole square. The sum is equal to 41. According to the given condition, my equation will be x square plus x plus 1 whole square is equal to 41. After simplifying, you will get the quadratic equation x square plus x minus 20 is equal to 0. Find out the factors of 20 and calculate the value of x. X is equal to minus 5 or 4. As I intimated you earlier, in the problem, it is given as natural numbers. Natural numbers cannot be negative. So, neglect the negative value, that is minus 5. Consider only the positive value, x is equal to 4. If x is equal to 4, then the consecutive or the other or the second natural number x plus 1 will be equal to 5. Therefore, the required natural numbers are 4 and 5. Question number 3. Find the two natural numbers which differ by 5 and the sum of whose squares is 97. The two natural numbers which differ by 5. That means one number is greater than the other number by 5. We know the meaning of sum and also how to find out its squares. Let the first natural number be x, then the second natural number will be x plus 5. Why? Because it is given in the question that two natural numbers which differ by 5. That means one number is greater than the other number by 5. Sum of whose squares? That is, square of first natural number is x square. Square of second natural number will be x plus 5 whole square. Its sum is equal to 97. That means x square plus x plus 5 whole square is equal to 97. Simplify the equation, solve the quadratic equation, then the value of x will be equal to minus 9 or 4. In this problem also, it is given as two natural numbers. So neglect the negative value and consider only the positive value. Then value of x is equal to 4, the first natural number, and the second natural number x plus 5 is equal to 9. Therefore, the two natural numbers are 4 and 9. Question number 4. The sum of a number and its reciprocal is 4.25. Find the number. This problem is very simple and very much direct also. Let us consider the number as x and then its reciprocal will be 1 by x. According to the given condition, sum of a number and its reciprocal, that is x plus 1 by x. Number is x, its reciprocal is 1 by x. The sum means x plus 1 by x. That value is equal to 4.25. Represent the decimal value in the form of a fraction as 425 by 100. On the left hand side, make x as the common denominator. Simplify the equation as x square plus 1 by x is equal to, on the right hand side, divide both 425 and 100 by the value 25. The simplified value will be equal to 17 by 4. Then cross multiply to get the equation as 4x square minus 17x plus 4 is equal to 0. After factorizing the equation, value of x is equal to 1 by 4 or 4. Here, if my value is 4, then its reciprocal will be 1 by 4, or it can be vice versa also. Therefore, the required numbers are 4 and 1 by 4. Question number 5. Two natural numbers differ by 3. Find the numbers if the sum of their reciprocals is 7 by 10. Let the first natural number be x. natural numbers differ by 3, it means one number is greater than the other by 3. That is, the second natural number will be x plus 3. It is given that sum of their reciprocals. If the first natural number is x, then its reciprocal will be 1 by x. In the same way, the second natural number is x plus 3, then its reciprocal will be 1 by x plus 3. So, according to the given condition, 1 by x plus 1 by x plus 3 is equal to 7 by 10. Simplify the equation to get the quadratic equation 7x square plus x minus 30 is equal to 0. Factorize the equation, then the value of x will be equal to 2 or minus 15 by 7. Neglect the negative value, consider the positive value. X is equal to 2, then x plus 3 is equal to 5. Therefore, the two natural numbers are 2 and 5. By this, we have solved first 5 problems of exercise 6a. Thank you.